Hey everybody, Motorport 59 here. I've never been one of those people who believe that the election of a president in and of itself has a big effect on the market in an immediate fashion. Things have to start happening. Policies have to start being enacted, and laws written, and things carried out, and executive orders, and what have you, that actually start causing the market to react to that end of it. Uh, it was real popular right off the bat to blame Joe Biden for the increase in oil prices. And while his election did have a small effect on that, because as we as conservatives all know, the Democrats are going to do what they can to raise taxes, cut jobs, try to have negative impacts on the oil industry. Well, the speculators understood that before Joe Biden ever opened his mouth about it. They knew about the Green New Deal. They knew all the things that the Democrats want to do, so they started speculating. And that is what initially drove the price of oil up, of energy products in general, oil, coal, natural gas. And and they knew that uh, people would react to that. But the thing that has affected energy prices the most is inflation. It's affected the prices of everything. And I did a video about this a while back about how the Democrats are looking us in the eye, we American citizens in the eye with a straight face and telling us that inflation isn't going to cause the market to go down. It's not going to cause prices to go up. Wow. Just like I said before. And they had the balls to call Reagan's supply side economics voodoo economics. I don't understand how the low information voters, well, that's why they're low information Democrat voters who continue to support these people. I don't understand how they don't understand that. They are being told that, well, the greedy shareholders and the greedy rich people in America, they just want to make more money. That's why they're raising prices, and then they want to blame it on us. And that's not true. Uh, there are so many the big box stores now. Their business depends on high volume and low prices. That's how those work. When these things start getting more expensive, people are going to stop. People stop going there. They'll stop going everywhere. And today, in the stock market, I don't have a giant portfolio, but I have a pretty diverse portfolio. I'm invested in three pretty large energy companies, and today, with the exception of Ford, which even Ford took a dive today, but I'm still in the green on Ford. But the entire market, the Dow, the S&P, NASDAQ, everything took a nosedive today. And a lot of that has to do with the announcement that they want to shut the pipeline down. I can't remember the number five pipeline. I can't recall what its exact name is. I just read about it and I can't remember it. That, and I'm not lying, that's the coven. I have so much trouble remembering things I just said or did or saw. But anyway, that is going to affect what they say, Indiana, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. That is going to affect the people there. That's going to affect their ability to stay warm this winter. It's going to affect, I almost said it's going to affect 33,000 jobs. No, when your job is affected, that means that something changed. You got a new boss, or they put in some new rules or some new policies or whatever. No, this isn't going to affect 33,000 jobs. It's going to cost 33,000 jobs. It's going to cost over $20 billion in taxes and revenues associated with that pipeline. And the market reacted to that today. I have read a couple of things, little pieces that have said they're kind of putting the brakes on that now. And what gets me the most about that, I think, is that Jennifer Granholm, the former governor of Michigan, is now the Secretary of Energy and is the one who is, putting the write-off on this bill. And It's going to affect her home state. I don't know if I can't say it's going to affect it the most, but it is certainly going to affect it at least in a quarter part. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. These people don't care. These Democrats don't care about the people who elected them to represent them. And she wasn't even born in America. She's born in Canada. I don't have a problem with Canada, but hey, at least she can never be president. I don't know. It just floors me when people believe the government when they tell us that inflation isn't going to affect things, or when these Green New Deal things aren't going to affect the prices of anything, or they're not going to affect us. So if they shut this pipeline down and these people can't get heat, because the majority, from what I've read, the majority of the people in those 4 states get their homes are heated with natural gas or propane. And how are they going to get that? What are they going to heat their houses with? Solar energy? Wind energy? We don't have very much of that back there. Hydroelectric? Well, there are a lot of lakes and rivers back there and a lot of dams, but there aren't enough to provide the energy that is going to be needed to heat these homes. And these homes would have to be converted to electric heating. There's no simple solution. There's no inexpensive solution for these people. The government doesn't care. They don't care what these people have to spend. They're going to shove the Green New Deal down your throat. They're going to shove these energy policies down your throat. They're going to shut these pipelines down. And they don't care what you think. Even if you're a liberal, you voted and supported for all these people. If you're going to be affected by this, you can write letters. You can go down there and pound on the desk and say, I voted for you. And they're not going to care. They're going to go, oh, we're going to do something about this. But they're not going to. They never have and they never will. The energy market is in the tank right now because of this. And I think it'll bounce back. Gosh, I hope it is. I'm invested in it. But I think it will. This whole thing with the Biden administration is really, really scary. We have even Barack Obama and his out there socialist, communist thought process didn't concern me as much as the people who are handling Joe Biden, because Joe Biden isn't making these decisions. Joe Biden isn't capable of making these decisions. I doubt if he's capable of getting up in the morning and deciding what color of socks are going to go with his suit. He probably has to be dressed by someone in the morning. And he does not have the capacity to make these decisions. So think about that. Think about the George Soroses, because the liberals are always thinking, oh, it's the rich people. Some of the richest, richest robber barons in the United States right now are Democrats. Don't forget that. Socialist Democrats. And they want socialism for you. They don't want it for them. It won't affect them. They won't have to live by those rules. But you and I will. Think about that next time you're going to vote. Think about that. Read about these people. Figure out where they came from and where you think they're going to go before you just go vote for them because they're a Democrat and they and you like the idea of hemp bicycles or something. I don't know. I'm just tired of it and I'm afraid for my country. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motopoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. We'll see you all later.